So listen up, confidence isn't something that we're born with. It's something that you've got to build. And when you build it, you become unstoppable and so magnetic, you feel like you can conquer the world. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to build the most unshakable confidence that you just feel so self-obsessed that you just don't need validation from anyone else. You know exactly what you're worthy of, so stay tuned. So when I'm talking to you about confidence, don't get this twisted. This is not about self-obsession from an arrogant point of view. This is about giving yourself the deepest self-love, giving yourself permission. It's about knowing that you are worthy of it all. And you're not worthy because someone else tells you you are. You're worthy because you know that you are. And you see, when you have that type of confidence, people, circumstances, events, they are just drawn to you because you're just radiating such power. And it's something that so many people are lacking, and it affects you in so many different areas of your life. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, my name's Rita, and my channel here, Empowered Love Within, it's all about helping you to achieve love, success, abundance, but from within. See, once you have it from within, no one can take that away from you. So, let's jump into today's video. So look, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about in terms of how you can develop this unshakable confidence, is about having the right mindset. So I'm going to tell you this now. The mindset that you have, right, is going to be central to the experience that you have in your life. If you've got a poor mindset and your mindset is fixed to a way where you talk bad about yourself, you know, there's a lot of negative self-talk, you allow people to treat you poorly, how confident do you think you're going to be? You're going to be lacking confidence big time. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. I'll keep saying this time and time again. No one else in this world, no matter how close they are to you, no one is responsible for being your biggest cheerleader. They're there on the sidelines, yes, and you can expect support from them. You have to become so self-obsessed with yourself that you're your own biggest cheerleader. I remember saying this one time to a friend of mine. She was always so down on herself. She would just say things like, oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm dumb, I am. She'd just say it as a joke. And I'd say to her, you know the things that you're saying to yourself, would you say that to your son? She looked at me. Like, would you though, as a joke? Nah, I'd never say that. So why are you saying it to yourself? I said, have a think about that. You think that you're joking, but every time you say that, do you not think that's getting buried in your psyche? It's getting buried in your subconscious mind. You can't be saying these kind of things to yourself and thinking that you're going to have confidence that life is going to work out for you in the way you want it to. When you're a self-claimed stupid person, you're not, by the way, but you're calling yourself that. When you do something that's out of alignment, when you do something which you think, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Forgive yourself for that. Be kind to yourself. Reframe any kind of failure. Note it down as something you can learn from. Journal the little wins, the things that you do well. That's the first thing that you need to do to start becoming confident. You got to big yourself up a bit. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. So my friend who was saying these things about herself, I said, you know what, before the next time you say, I'm stupid, tell me something that you are that's good. I put her on the spot. She said, I'm honest. I said, what else? I'm funny. You could just as easily say that rather than saying I'm stupid or I'm an idiot. Do you see where I'm going? This is the mindset that you've got to have. You've got to train yourself. And it's not always going to be easy, especially if you've been in that pattern of behaviour for many years, which a lot of the time people have been. And by the way, check out the description box. Check out my free manifestation roadmap. It's a free interactive workbook that helps you to align your mindset, elevate yourself, so you can achieve the desires that you want completely free, and it's instant access. So check that out. And also check out my 30-day manifestation course. It's a 30-day challenge, and it's completely step by step, guided by myself, showing you about the steps you need to take to get the manifestation that you want and hold on to it as well. No forcing, no hustling, no guessing, just aligned action to get you to the place where you want to reach, allow you to evolve so that you can get that manifestation. So check that out in the description box. The second thing now that's important in terms of habits when you're wanting to develop this unshakable confidence is energy. Remember, everything in life is energy. Every single thing is energy. You know, sometimes when you just feel stagnant, energy in your body is just stagnant, you need to just get moving. You can just shake that energy, just get the energy moving in your body. Do you know what I'm saying? Things like going for a walk, recycle that energy. And if you've got low confidence now and you want to build up that unshakable confidence, you're going to have to just get those imprints out of the body, because negativity stores in the body. It can lodge in different places in the body, and you need to just get that energy moving. So when you are moving now, think about your posture. Do you know what I mean? Are you walking around like with hunched shoulders, looking down at the floor? Or you're up confident, head tall, shoulders back? That makes such a big difference. You pick up on how confident you think somebody is just by looking at them. We all do. So stand tall. Make eye contact when you're speaking with people. Even if you can only start small. All these things, if you've not been doing them, it will take some effort to just turn this around. So maybe you just make some eye contact with someone just for a little while in a conversation and just build up on that. Think about the tone of your voice. When you're speaking to people, how are you coming across? Are you coming across like strong? Are you speaking with some type of authority? Or are you very unsure of yourself? Again, you can tell a lot by someone's tone of voice. And I'm saying to you, start small. Look at the things I'm mentioning and ask yourself, how do I perform in those particular areas right now? What elements do I need to work on? And start small. The next habit that you need to develop this unshakable confidence is embodying the confident person. If I was to say to you now, how would you describe somebody who you would say is confident? What would you say? You'd probably talk about some of the things that I've already mentioned. That, you know, they feel confident in themselves, they walk confident, they stand tall, they express themselves clearly, they dress in a certain way. So I'm saying to you, embody the confident person that you want to become. Start embodying that person right now. Start small. And each step is a win. It's a win that you can journal about, that you can make a mental note about. It's a win. And remember that each time you take one of these small little steps, you're becoming a new person each time. It's just so gradual, you may be not even realising. It's not about these big old drastic dramatic changes unless you feel you can handle that. But most people can't, because the body, your whole nervous system gets used to being a particular way. Anything too drastic, too quick is like, oh, no, too much for me. I want to go back to where I was. So I don't personally push for like massive change. Do you know what I mean? If you're starting at beginner level, massive change probably is not going to be the thing that you need. It's small, gradual baby steps each time. So another thing that you need to develop, this is another habit here that you need to get this unshakable confidence. You need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries with people. Because you know what? Every time you do something that you don't really want to do, but you're doing it because you're trying to people please, or you don't want to upset someone, that's just chipping away at your confidence little by little. You're not doing yourself any favours. You're not going to feel that great afterwards. Do you know what I mean? So again, start small. The next time someone asks you to do something or makes a demand on you which you would really rather not do, or you know is to your detriment, you politely decline. This is not about being rude or being harsh or upsetting people, although in the process sometimes people are going to be upset. So start setting boundaries. Ask yourself, what are the areas in your life where you feel you need to set some boundaries, and you make a small but significant stand against it. And as I said, you've got to know that on this journey, when you're becoming self-obsessed and you're becoming that confident person, there are going to be some people, often it happens, where they just drop off along the way because they prefer you as the old, obedient person that puts everyone else above yourself. They don't necessarily prefer you as the person who stands up for themselves and puts their needs first. Hence, I'm telling you from now, if that happens, you need to be okay with that and know that you're on your own journey. And as you move forward and those people who can't really deal with the new, improved version of you drop off, it leaves space for new people to come in that actually respects the new you. Let's look at some other practices that you can do to develop that habit of self-confidence. Mirror work. Get in the mirror, look yourself in the eyes and give yourself some love. Say some nice things about yourself. I'm being serious. Look in the mirror, tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you're worthy, that you're confident, that you're special, that you deserve happiness. All these kind of things. This is the true embodiment of confidence and self-love. Do that. Develop that relationship with yourself. How many people have severed that relationship with themselves? It's not there. They'll tell their kids that they love them. They'll tell their partner that they love them, but you can't tell yourself that you love yourself. Come on now. Think about that for a minute. You can't tell yourself that you love yourself. You can't look at yourself in your own eyes. We need to change that, little by little. And tied into that, start treating yourself. Why have you got to wait for someone else to take you on a date? You don't have to. Whether you're single or you're in a relationship, you don't need to wait for no one to take you on no date. Get yourself all done up. Get yourself dressed up nice and go and book yourself a lovely restaurant and go and get yourself a lovely meal and enjoy that. Show yourself some real love and appreciation. You need to get out of the mindset that everything nice that you want for yourself, you need someone else to do it for you. You need to get yourself to do it for you. So that's what I'm advocating. So with that said now, I want you to jump into the comments. Tell me which one of those habits you're going to be taking on board today. Tell me what you do right now to love on yourself. Or just tell me what resonates with you in this video. And save it, come back to it, watch it again. Because each time you watch it, you'll probably hear something you didn't hear before, or you have a different take on something you've heard, and share it with someone. So again, check out the description box, goodies in there, and I'll see you on the next one.